Brad James, Daniel Allen here at Dead Man's Drop. Pretty dangerous place. So we're gonna hit this and run. Gonna check out for evidence. Be back with you soon. Third Doctor Society, we're digging it. We're at Dead Man's Drop. We're going around. Looks like a bunch of crap beside of a creek. We're gonna have to get by it or get back in the creek one to pass all this stuff. That should be nice and challenging. Not scared. Too damn dumb to be scared. Here we go. Brad James, Dirt Dauber Society. Right here, Daniel Allen. On the back side of this place called Dead Man's Drop. It's called this because there's a high ridge where supposedly during the Civil War, and a Yankee officer, we're in the South, so a Yankee officer fell in love with a Confederate or a Southern girl, and she turned him down, and he jumped off that into his everlasting rest. I don't know, but this is kind of a weird, dangerous place. But it sure is fun. We're digging it. Dirt Dauber Society out. Brad James, Daniel Allen, they say that if those spirits can identify you, then they'll follow you home. So we're not taking any precautions. We're exploring. Dirt Dauber Society. Still digging it. Out. Brad James, Daniel Allen here. This is Dead Man's Drop. See this great big ridge over there? That's supposedly where that all happened. Spooky place. We're finding lots of chips and stuff, but we're trying to keep it quiet. Dirt Dauber Society, still digging it. Check in later. Brad James, Dirt Dauber Society here. Kind of crazy. Seeing some really crazy stuff. I didn't get it on video. Weird stuff. But we are seeing lots of flakes, here again, lots of flakes and evidence and stuff like that. I found probably what I think could be a scraper. Maybe one thing was could be a preform of a PD point. Just not enough time to do it. It's powerful hot. Powerful hot. Summertime's here in the balmy South. Dirt Dauber Society. Check back later. Brad James, Dirt Dauber Society from Dead Man's Drop. What an incredible day. Lots of evidence. Nothing for sure. We're getting ready to go get our exfil out of here. Check back later. Still digging it. Brad James. This is our haul from Dead Man's Drop. Lots of good flakes, pieces, and chips. But I want you to pay particular attention to this. Look at this. That to me looks like a preform of a PD point. This right here Daniel found is spectacular. Either this was what they were knocking pieces off of, which made these, to then make, I don't know, equipment out of, points, scrapers, or whatever, but this has the shape of a scraper. You'll notice how it's got the bottom shaped, the side sort of shaped, and the end sort of shaped. That could be a useful tool. And this was another one that looked like a scraper that I'm not sure about, but sure fits the bifacial profile. Anyway, long story, but a good story. Hey there, Brad James coming to you from Dirt Dauber Society, here from the balmy South. Today's temperature reached 98. I think the heat index was 104, so it's hot. Anyway, Daniel Allen and I went on this adventure today to a place that we've been sort of before, but we kind of skirted it because it's got a reputation of being just a very weird place. It's called Dead Man's Drop. The legend, and I'm sure it's just legend, I guess, but when you're there, you know there's something odd about the place. But the legend goes that there was during Sherman's march to the sea, if you know anything about history, came up through the South, burning and pillaging and everything. Well, came by this place, and one of the officers in his army, a Yankee, no offense, fell in love with this Southern girl, and she turned him down. Wouldn't have nothing to do with him. So from this point where we are, there's a ledge that's pretty high above a very shallow creek down below it, but it's deceptive. It looks like it's deep, but it's not. And the legend goes this guy was so distraught that he jumped off of it into eternity. We'll just call it. He died. Okay. That being said, there's some kind of weird energy there. I don't know how to explain it. We've been there before, sort of around it, and kind of avoided it because of that oddness. But we decided to push through it this time and see what we could find there, because I thought if a human today in 2025 can feel that energy, then surely somebody else from thousands of years ago could have felt the same thing. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. We had a great time. We found some stuff, very interesting things. Here's one that I found. It looks like, well, it looks to me like a preform of a PD point. Could be wrong. These are the highlights. This is something that Daniel found. Now check this out. Perfect. Uses a scraper, a knife, or was it something that, obviously it was worked. Obviously it's the perfect material. So I don't know. Edges here, edges there. Very interesting. And here's a thing that I found that looks like it's been shaped. The two sort of still the same thing, just not out of the same material, but a scraper. Nonetheless, looks like it's been worked all the way around it. I don't know, but I sure hope you enjoy our episode, and I appreciate you for taking the time to look at what we're doing. Dead Man's Drop, Dirt Dauber Society. Still digging it. Enjoy.